Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine and dandy. Let's give it the usual text, which is this and that. Here we go. Our friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello all. Right, we're back. New year, well, not new everything, but just, new year.
Yeah.
The year is indeed new.
There's a new number.
That is indeed. Right,
and
so...
I think I already wrote 2023 and some stuff.
Oh, definitely. Right, so yeah, we're back for... Alright, so we're back for more Sonic Frontiers, because we technically didn't finish it. We finished the main story of the game, but we didn't do the Fallen Horizons update. I don't like referring to it as a DLC, because it's not treated as DLC, it's just more content. So...
Hey, I like content.
We like more content. Let's go into Frontiers. Right, so for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to be using the save file from my first run because it has the spin dash unlocked, because I am not playing this without the spin dash unlocked, pretty much.
That seems fair.
Yeah. Okay, so I need slot 1. Thank you. Right, so yeah, we need to go to where the DLC will initiate, which is back over here. This little icon's at. Just fast travel to the nearest thing, which is this guy. Yep. Let's see, that's that way. It's not marked on the minimap pad. I have to do it myself. Oh dear. This way.
They should have added this.
I love the spin dash. It just keeps going. It doesn't stop. It doesn't care. Whee! Yeah, I tolerated the whole game without this, so excuse me for primarily using it.
Oh, absolutely enjoy it.
Right, yeah, so the DLC initiates when you jump in this giant ring for some reason. I don't really know why it's here. The game doesn't really acknowledge it. It's just here. So, off we go.
I always like when it's a pop-up saying, hey, don't do this if you're not finished yet.
Yeah, the thing does encourage you to beat the main game first. But I've already done that. Oh, where is it we're going? It could be anywhere. It could be, I don't know, the exact same area. Yeah, it's the exact same area. It's not mirrored or anything. It's just to initiate the cutscene.
Just flipped it.
No, it's just to initiate the story.
Hold it, Hedgehog!
Before you embark, there is one other scenario to consider.
All right. I'm listening.
Moments ago, your friends sacrificed their corporeal forms to suppress your cyber corruption and return you to this dimensional plane.
They were so close to being free again, and they gave it all up for me. I don't care how many islands or titans it takes, I'm getting them back this time.
Please, no tedious speeches about the superpower of teamwork.
But it does work.
Yeah, see, it just worked, and that's why you always lose.
Of my millions of calculations, there was one so remote and unlikely, I did not consider it. However, as things stand, it could be the one to save us all.
Alright, Doctor Strange.
Well, I'm all about beating the odds. What's the plan?
I can reverse your friends' efforts and restore them. They would then seek out the Chaos Emeralds for us. I can stabilize your cyber corruption for a brief time, and then I would guide you on how to convert that corruption into power so that you may end this conflict and save Father.
And save the world, too, right?
It is his to conquer, so yes.
Fair logic.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
He's like, yeah, she's immensely loyal, but,
Let's
you
do
know.
it to it.
Yeah.
Also, you said the line.
And the trials you face will be grueling.
It's always nice to hear Sonic say, do it to it, because that's a classic Sassian reference.
For time trials. Let's go already.
right, the pain. I forgot about this.
No, Sonic, what did you do?
Put me back in there.
Just tried to save you. I'm not doing it again.
Sonic? What's going on?
I know it's been rough, and that things are confusing, but I need you guys to just follow my lead. I need you three to find the Chaos Emeralds, while I take care of something else.
All right. We trust you. You can count on us.
Piece of cake!
Get on with it already! It's coming.
Oh, no time to lose. So, the big selling factor with this new update, quote, is that we finally get to have playable, or more playable characters. Amy, Tails, and Knuckles are now fully playable.
All right.
That fucking time.
Oh, nice.
The Chaos Emerald.
See, so Amy is really fun. The fact she has a triple jump and a glide, like, holy shit, this is great.
Emeralds involved? Holy
So, why isn't she the hero?
I don't know, but yeah, I do like that this new update encourages new platforming styles finally. Like, oh my god, variety, about fucking time.
Any Sonic game? I can't do that. It almost feels like a Kingdom Hearts 3 when you finally get to play as Kairi.
Yeah, it's just like, oh fucking finally someone else.
It's like, oh, she actually is useful and not just a plot device.
They're
Actually
fun again,
give her-
yay!
Actually give her something to do, finally.
Right, so Amy's really fun and very broken because, you know, you can just say, platforming? What's that? I'm just glide over all this shit. Because I can see one right here. Let's see. I
Is
can't
that
do
actually
that
it's
yet.
color coded which ones you're supposed to do?
Yeah, like the entire island's filled with these color-coded sequences, so, you know what you're supposed to be... Which area is meant for particular characters. Right. Because we're on, yeah, it's technically new as well. Alright, so since we have new characters means new skill sets, although these skill sets are very basic. Like, the Psyloop is also an ability we have to unlock, so yay. Okay, now we have the Psyloop. Yep, there's indeed a Psyloop.
You've been using it all this time already.
Yeah, we need to re-unlock it for the other guys. Let's see. Not attack, we need the stomp.
Amy's the gambler?
No,
Gambit.
not Gambit. Okay, they're tarot cards, because that's her quirk from way back yonder. I appreciate that they're embracing that nowadays for Amy. Like, that hasn't been a thing for her for ages. So, it's nice that they put that back in for her, because she needs something more unique than just having a hammer. Although...
And having a crush on Sonic, because that's literally all I ever know about her. And I think that's what she is in most games, just that.
Hmm. Although the major problem really is that oh fuck, what was the problem? I blanked out now. Thanks. You made me forget.
Although I think was it Sonic Crush with Place, which actually got something to do a bit, which was also nice.
Here we go. Probably should have done that first and then that would hurt. Oh right, I can't wall climb. That's something only Sonic can do. So I can't do this bit, and that's gonna have to wait for another time. Goody. Well, maybe I can... Oh, I can probably just triple jump it. Alright, let me, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm used to doing things one particular way, not a different way. Excuse me for that one. That's probably gonna go right back down. Yep. Fuck's sake. Let me just set this up. I have to wait for
Also
them.
wasting time watching that.
Yeah, sorry. I have to wait for the last one to go back down.
No, I mean, it's like, I hate it when you're doing something in the game, it's like, haha, cutscene, and you see the seconds wasted away.
Oh, yeah. I have to do this in order. Can't just go directly for the middle. There we go.
I think you also wouldn't have time if you, like, because like, if you jump down, you have to jump up again.
Yeah, but also the sequence would just stop if I went for the end. It knows. It's smart. Right, let's see. It's like, I probably should just focus on building up Amy before I do anything. So, excuse me if I just faff around for a minute.
No worries.
That's like nothing's changed. Yeah, that's
Really
new.
good hands of Goku.
Okay. Neat. Moving on. That was a thing. Oh, gear. Yay. There are new cyberspace stages here, and they're actually original layouts this time around, thank fuck.
Wait, what?
Oh, another one. I get the feeling they're just going to be handing these things out. Let's see. Oh yeah, right. So, this is the topic I just remembered. Okay, so they gave Amy back her tarot cards so she's a bit more unique with her moveset and all that. Problem is, almost all her abilities are just the tarot cards and barely anything involving the hammer. Oops.
So she got back her original thing, but then lost the other thing.
Yeah, it's like, I think the only thing she uses her hammer for is like the unique side loop ability, but and one extra thing, that's it. It's just like, ah man, what a downgrade.
And honestly, I prefer this more than if she would have just the hammer.
I guess, but it's like, there's a lot of things you could do with a hammer.
It's not here. Why isn't it here? The vault I found was empty. I'll try another. You should too.
What good are these vaults if they don't do their job?
I'm sure they'll find them. Let's see. You get quite a lot of XP for finding these guys, so getting XP for the characters isn't very difficult, thank God. Because they knew this would be just the one area you do them in.
Yeah, which makes sense, because like, if you would have to level 3 up now, that would be really annoying.
Like here, this one. Why is it the cards and not a hammer? This one would make more sense for being a hammer. Hey Adrian, we're back
Hi,
in the new
Adrian.
year.
Yay, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Let's see, next location. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, it's a yellow one there. Can't use that though. That's for Tails, not me.
Makes sense.
I genuinely can't remember what these particular Coco are for. I'll find out in a bit. Just keep collecting them, something will happen.
Yeah.
I could do with some other stuff besides Coco. No, I knew it was after. It's just like, it's a very, you know, they don't ever state it, that's the thing. It kind of makes sense, it's like build up to Christmas, but you think about, wow, 12 days of free gifts? What? Before Christmas even
Yeah.
happens?
I never really thought about this much as well, because it's not really an Austrian thing. But it's like, yeah, the big sense is something of Christmas afterwards.
Maybe I can get some insight with my fortune cards.
Don't show the cards themselves. It's a bit lame.
Well, it requires a lot of textures.
Obscured and danger
But if you want to
approaches.
know what they look like, I think there's official, like, Sonic brand tarot cards now.
Wait. Seek insight from unfamiliar places? Ooh, the Coco! Of course!
Well, it's much easier to do 12 days than 24, because who in their right mind would do that? That'd be crazy.
Vaults are empty. Wait, you have a lead? Tell me
Those
what
guys
you
that you
find.
showed me with the absolute horrible advent calendars.
Yeah, Ashens and Nerdcube do collabs on this particular thing. Oh my god, this year's was terrible! Because literally only one of the calendars was decent, and that was literally a cheap budget, like, military themed thing that you find in, like, you know, knockoff toys, whatever. But it's like, that's the best one out of the bunch. For fuck's sake. It was competing against a Barbie calendar. Oh, it was terrible. It's absolute dog shit. What's worse is that the calendar wasn't marked for which days you're supposed to open. Like, that's a
Oh,
really
wow.
bad sign. It's terrible.
That, yeah, I think I wouldn't buy it just based on that alone. Which is also obvious, like, for Barbie, like, just get some accessories, like, there's potential that's easier to make, like, things,
A very specific sound to be reminded of, but alright. I ain't judging.
I was quite happy with my not Lego Advents calendar.
I was gonna say, like, I completely forgot about it. I had that calendar. How is that calendar?
It's actually a really nice model. It's like
It's a miniature version, a more expensive set.
yeah, but also with details and like a lot of cool building techniques. It's like
Eat your heart out, Lego.
I also like might need to play a game of guess the price. Yes, I thought it couldn't get worse with Lego Star Wars, but holy hell.
I'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see.
The only thing that was a bit disappointing is that the way they had the packages, I was putting the big Christmas decorated tree on the 23rd, and on the 24th I just had some more of the like rocks.
Miscellaneous crap.
Yeah.
It's like, it's supposed to be finalizing the build, and it's just accessory shite.
Yeah, it's like,
what are we doing here?
It's like this is just some rocks. Shouldn't couldn't you move the tree one day back? Because I think it would have worked bidding wise as well. It's like weird.
Right. Adrian just mentioned about Knuckles' gliding. I haven't experienced it yet. We literally just started this DLC, so excuse me for that. But that was one of the major issues with this release of how Knuckles feels. His glide was very stiff, so I'm going to be surprised how different it's going to be when I get there. Shouldn't take very long. Because we do like just rotation around the characters pretty much, so yeah, we won't be stuck for aiming for very long. That's over here. Whee! Fuck all this. Alright, so to compensate for the fact that we're only on one map and reason the last area as well, there's a lot of these Coco everywhere, pretty much.
Makes sense, yeah.
Whee! Just gotta go faster, but I can't. I'm still at level 1 right now. So all three of the characters are at level 1. They're not like presets levels. You gotta just build them up. Doesn't take much to do it, but still.
Yeah, it should be like 35 or 50. It's like, then it feels good when you just jump into it a bit more.
Happy New Year, Jonathan.
Happy New Year, Jonathan, yeah.
Let's see. Maybe this one. Oh, don't. Ooh, I almost hurt myself there. Oh, nice. SSSD wasn't it a bit of a gamble?
Yeah, but I also feel like that, especially with like a pre-built, they usually like care about processor and graphics card the most, and then they're like, well, we can probably save some money and make it look like a good deal, but not having the best stuff otherwise.
You always go for like the middle tier stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. That reminds me, like, once when my colleague is back, I need to ask him to help me actually start to plot out a PC. At least I probably got fixed on the graphics cards. So I probably be like, hey, just put me a PC around the 470 Ti. That still feels in my budget and should last me a while again.
I think it's just right now that like SSDs are the hot thing right now, especially after PS5's insistence on it. So yeah, I kind of get why they're expensive. It's just it's the current thing right now.
But I think this is like faster variants of SSDs right now, and like the older ones.
It's like the fucking it's the whole micro SD market all over again.
Yeah. It's like one guy like Yeah, like SSDs are great. Like, holy hell, they're so much faster than the HDDs.
Mm.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I'm hoping now you can lead me in the right direction. Do you know what happened to the Chaos Emeralds?
Okay, so can you tell us where they are?
Thanks for the
No.
insight. We won't let you down.
Don't worry, give it 2 years. They'll certainly drop because the new variant format just existed.
Yeah, that's usually it.
Let's see. Okay, I need this one. This is a mandatory ability because it's actually used to access certain things, so we kind of need it, annoyingly.
Oh.
So this is to... Okay, so Sonic has the whole instant side loop thing. This is their equivalent. Very instant, though. That's the problem.
Oh, it's a heart. It's
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Here's
very
Amy.
Nice.
Let's see.
Wait, just a splash as well?
Yeah, she does. It's actually a really good one, but it's very expensive. Yeah, all the characters have a spin dash, like Sonic does, except, unlike Sonic, they don't have to do the whole stupid, do all the fucking mini challenges thing on all the islands. All they have to do is just buy the upgrade. It's like, for fuck's sake. That's nice. Still not reassuring, though, is the fact that you still drift. Can't do it right now. I need to build the meter. Do it here, because there's more room. Still do the whole silent thing to get energy, thank god. It takes a goddamn hard minute. Thanks for the XP. Should do. There we go. Right, so these purple ones only activate with the special side loop thing. Sonic can't actually activate these. These are exclusive to these guys. So that's something. It's usually just Coco or something XP related most of the time.
It's actually a smart way to like cap it off so that the XP goes to them and not Sonic.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't need a fancy controller to do the stuff when I'm just fine with what I've got. Let's see. What's that one? Oh, I love this ability. This one's a fun one. Okay, so the glide was broken as is, but this just accentuates it. Hang on. I can show it better when you can actually see the environment. Okay, so... Whee! Ooh,
Oh well, if none of those are way up for it.
it's basically it's a more powerful triple jump now. Whee!
Okay,
Height limits? What's that?
I now understand how Amy always shows up wherever Sonic is if she's that freaking broken mobility wise.
Just skip that whole fucking sequence there. Whee! All the momentum. Sorry, I'm having fun. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, all good.
Fuck all this platforming. Whee! Okay. Alright, I'm good. I had my fun.
You're allowed to have that.
After how long it took to beat this game, yes.
Honestly, not like episode wise, we were not that bad into it. Like I thought it might take longer.
No, it's just that like this game plays better when you're doing it in your own time. On the streaming, you can feel the grind.
Yeah. And that's the first time of the games I played as well. Most wanted.
Hello. I'm sorry to disturb you.
Just the best, like, just not play on your own, just try races after races.
That's why roguelikes, I'm kind of hesitant to just be like, if there's not enough variety going on here.
Thanks for the insight.
True, but
We won't
Hey,
let you
Hades
down.
stuck out for a
okay.
good reason.
yeah, but like I think, especially like with roguelikes, there's still always the kind of chance of failure and like how far will you actually get.
Yeah, and then you end up wasting time, and nobody likes that. Thankfully, I can
Yeah,
reassure.
but this is...
I was gonna say. Thankfully, I can reassure. So there was a new update for God of War Ragnarok, which adds a roguelike mode, and it's a good one. Thank God. And thankfully, every run is unique. Well, I'd say unique is just like every run you attempt, something new will keep your interest. Thank God.
That's nice, yeah.
Let's see.
And yeah, for me, like, when I, and not that it wasn't what I, but like the few that I like watched on like Let's Plays, for me there's this value in the fact that you don't know like how it will play out, because for most games, you know, you can't fail. Even if you fail, you know, you just restart. So
Yeah, God of War Ragnarok got a new update. It's free DLC as well, which is the best part about it. It's like, what? Nah, it's an unheard concept. Never heard of it. It was announced after the Game Awards, weirdly enough. It's like, what's something actually noteworthy from the Game Awards? Unheard of.
hey, previous, you know, this year they announced Hades too, so they completely stole the show for me, and I don't care what else they announced, because holy hell, Hades 2 is happening.
Okay, I do agree with you there, Adrian. That does bother me, but at the same time, they didn't let. You know, a bit spoilers, but they do bring up the design of the old Kratos, but they didn't. He didn't speak, so I don't think that's really an issue. I suppose it would have been nice if he did speak, to be honest. But oh well. Let's see, I'm seeing something. Okay, that goes there. What about the other one? It's track of lasers now. It's like which one's which?
It's the middle. This one, yeah.
Let's put you there. Oh, okay, you don't go there.
You just...
Let's try this one here then. No, other way, other way. Let's try that one. Oh, for fuck's sake, I slightly pressed left before I let go. There we go. Yeah, it would have been neat. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Still, you know, overall DLC release wise, it was nice. It, you know, it wasn't okay for free DLC. It was pretty good, like for what it is. It's nice as an extra. It's not anything groundbreaking. You don't technically need to know about it. Whatever the hell they do next, God of War wise, but you know, it's nice. Give me more content.
I mean, free content is always nice. Even if it's just a hey, just for fun a bit, play some extra, you know, modes, and just an excuse to play the game a bit more.
Whee. What about it? The fact that oh, that right.
Wait, what?
All right, clarification. This is the equivalent of like playing the original Pac-Man and reaching the end glitch state thing, pretty much. So someone played Tetris enough for it to break.
I didn't know you could, you know, beat it, quote unquote.
Yeah, it's like it's a bit of a grey definition there.
So that's impressive.
It's like this is doable if you do it with AI and shit and all that, but no, they apparently did it legit. Just I don't know how long it took though. I didn't look into that, but you know, interesting nonetheless.
Not to that.
Eee, fuck all this. Yeah, this really breaks this thing in half. Here we are. Ah. Ooh, okay, so that makes it still endless in theory. I guess it depends on what version of Tetris we're talking about here, really.
Oh, yeah. And teachers, and not enough space.
Right, Knuckles, let's see how different his glide is, because I have no idea what it feels like. Right, NES version. Ah, but is this the American or PAL version? Yeah. Good job, Knuckles. That's meant for Amy, not for Knuckles. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh, that's much quicker. That's a lot quicker. Alright, so the original version of Knuckles, when he had the glide, he had this little flare animation before he starts gliding, which takes like a half second every time you attempt gliding. It's not very quick. This version just, bam, off you go. a lot quicker, and this is a lot more responsive of a glide. The original one was very slow, it took forever to turn left or right. This is a lot more responsive. Okay, they fixed it. Good on them.
Okay, so for classic Tetris it seems you have to go to level 157.
I'm confused here because he's saying there's 255, so what's that all
I
about?
think that's another version where the game doesn't crash before that, but then you reset because naturally for levels you don't need a large of a data type, so that's... I should know how many bits this are. Is it
Okay.
16 bits? Ah.
I'm just wondering if that status is different depending on the regional version, if the PAL version is different. Because PAL versions usually release later.
Okay.
Usually. The stomp is still slow, because they didn't fix everything. Alright, Emerald-Handed.
But yeah, like, the 255 should be just upper limit because programming-wise it's like, they probably use...
It's the internal cap.
Yeah, it's like, it's 8 bits for how much space do you have to store numbers in there, and once it's at the end of it, it just goes to the lowest.
So, okay, so it's a case of the RAM being like, oh, this is going way too fucking long, you better stop me. Oh, there you go. I have to jump into these, I can't only attack them. I'll just go in the wrong direction. Okay, good.
You did all of them, didn't you?
Any left? There's no time for anything else. Oh yeah, right, there's character interaction stuff here too. We probably won't be able to see them all because I, one, need the minimap, and two, I need to be able to manually switch characters because certain interactions only exist with particular characters. Weird, but whatever. So Knuckles can only exclusively climb these walls here, and the blue ones, but you know, these ones are specifically for Knuckles, because of course he does. You know, he's known for wall climbing.
But it's like, they look exactly the same, the climbable ones and the non-climbable ones. Is like, what makes this different except for the color?
That's it. It's the color. Oh, fuck's sake. Except his wall climbing here is a little weird because it's still based on how Sonic's wall climbing works. So if he reaches the top, he starts sliding down, and he goes like, he slides down like 5 feet before he stops. You have to jump off just to stop him from sliding. At least this
feels way too fast considering, like...
I know, we're at speed 1. At 99, he's uncontrollable.
Like, because like, he doesn't just run up and kind of defies gravity with his speed, but he literally, you know, puts his knuckles in.
I haven't started boosting, I'm just moving regularly. Like, he speeds up way too fucking much. I do know there's an indicator on the level up icon. You know, you got enough XP for one of the abilities. That's nice. Let's see, I'm gonna need that. Like, I'm at level 1. I haven't gone full speed yet. It becomes completely uncontrollable climbing up walls. I mean, I appreciate that Knuckles is the fastest at climbing up walls. That makes sense as in his nature and character. But also, please stop! You're going too fast. Do I have any... No, I do not. Okay, moving on.
I don't know if I ever asked this, but isn't it weird that Sonic's, you know, whole defining quality is that he's the fastest thing alive, but everybody else is also really
just as fast? Yeah, I know. At least the movie tried to make it more unique, at least in Sonic 2, I think. Question mark. At least they made it more visually distinct.
Yeah.
And then think about it, it's like they also gave Knuckles the blue spark stuff too. Well, not blue, but sparky stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, big red area. I'm gonna go in here. There's supposed to be a whole climbing sequence here. I just skipped all that.
What a shame.
Yeah, there's like a lot of challenges here, especially for Tails, where I could just say, nah, fuck that, I'm going over it.
It's also kind of nice how the movie just doesn't make a big deal about, like, they try to justify how ridiculous the fact that tails can fly is. Just like, yeah, that's a thing, accept it or don't.
I can't remember. I'm blanking out. But do they in Sonic 2? Do they ever show Knuckles gliding? Because I don't think he ever does.
Not Knuckles.
No, no.
Even though you see tails flying around, which is like, it's not how aerodynamics and lifting works.
I think the closest to gliding that Knuckles does is when he does the dive bomb off the plane, which was the funniest shit, by the way. Just seeing that.
If they're suppressing the Emerald's power from your senses,
I don't have it in my head right now.
It was right before they start fighting the Death Egg robot.
but I'll keep looking.
You watched the film, how do you not remember that? Or
I
you
don't
just
know.
stopped looking away at that particular moment?
Sure.
That's why you should have saved it, man. How dare you watch it without me?
Sorry. It's like,
No, it's fine.
it's like the dream is like, well, there's no streams, I have like a lot of free time now, what do I do?
What now? I could watch his Dark Materials, but I don't feel like it.
And I also watched it with my mom together because like, she also like was interested in the movie. So I
okay.
can't just watch it on command, because otherwise I probably would have watched a bit more already.
No, I get you, I get you. When you finally have a program you can share with your relatives, that's rare.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait. I have to wait for the icon on the bottom right to update before I can go in here. It's a weird quirk. Let's see. I don't need that. I need to be able to punch.
Also, I just need to get this theory out there, because you mentioned the Dark Materials now. You don't need to react to anything, but I'm calling it now. That one cat that Venomish also will be Will's demon at some point. Might just happen in the next episode for all I know.
I'm not saying anything. As you asked, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Can neither confirm nor deny. As you wish.
Just like, it's eternally, I wish I just want somebody this and be like, see, I was right, I saw this coming.
Could have saved for the stream, but no. Could have saved the next Ace Attorney for the stream, but no. I'm sorry. I'm like shunning you.
Sure, but
I'm shunning you for like enjoying things. How dare I?
I know what you mean. With,
This is the streamer curse. He's like, should I do
Yeah.
this now or I'll save it for the stream because it would make great reactions.
Yeah.
It's the life I have to live by, man.
And to be fair, for Ace Attorney, I've been holding on for quite a while. Like,
Yes.
it's been ages since I played the first one in the trilogy.
And who knows if we actually ever get around to doing the other Ace Attorney games for stream, because they're lengthy and they're not really streamer-friendly material. We only did the first game for a good reason, because, well, the Professor Layton crossover game exists, so we have to
Yeah,
acknowledge him.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, I think that should be fine. Like, streaming versus, like, this still, like, us, well, you voice acting, my attempts at voice acting that provide some entertainment. And the games as a podcast is usually always something to talk about.
But, it's just lengthy and a lot of talking is the problem, really.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, in essence, just visual novels.
Pretty much.
Hi, Augustine.
Hello. I guess there's 5 of these things, so where's the rest? Oh, right. So, extra detail with this particular release, whatever these DLC. Depending on the character you're playing as, the music changes to accommodate, so that's nice. Extra. Oh, we don't have emojis, I'm sorry. God. Yeah, Knuckles is the slowest stomp possible. Eh. Let's see. Repair this thing. Eh. Okay, good thing I'm doing this as Knuckles, I have to climb this one.
But yeah, I've been enjoying Isabel again. It's like, remind me why this game is really great, and why sometimes I'm just like, what do you want from me?
They get better at that later on, but yeah, it's like first it was first game syndrome, now it's second game syndrome.
I'm not sure if it's like recency bias, but I feel like the second game is actually worse than the first game.
They do some things better, but yeah, there's just like, okay, we need to make a sequel now. It's like, okay, should we take notes? No, let's just keep going.
Oh yeah, I think it was there was like the time for like how much time they had to make the cases was
Because these games,
just
yeah, these games were made for the GBA, and I imagine release-wise they were made pretty quickly because visual novels don't take much effort.
yeah.
We go up there. How do I get up here? Somewhere.
But, yeah. There's some of this is like, I want to present something. I know what's wrong with what they just said.
Sorry, it's not relevant to the conversation right now. Move
Yeah.
along. I'm gonna put a penalty right there, mister.
Literally, it's like, why can't I say in the opinion this like for one second, like one witness was talking about, you know, how, oh, the person I saw was definitely the defendant, and it's like, okay, did you see the face? And it's like,
What
we just
face?
had a whole conversation, and it doesn't, like, it didn't matter. It's like, but it didn't have a confirmation that the witness saw the face of the defendant. It's like, but no, like, why can't I say something against it? It's like, she never denies it or confirms it, but it's still, it's like, game. Did she see this person's face or not? And she didn't, and that's the point. Where it's like a contradiction.
But they didn't say it.
Yeah, it's like, but specifically asking about if you saw the face or not doesn't lead to survival sound. It's just like, what?
You can neither confirm nor deny. Let's see. I need to get up there, but I don't actually know how to... Ah, that bit over there might be how I get up there. They changed the layout a little bit just to, you know, accommodate for 3 new characters. I think I can get up there through this way.
And then there are other moments where it's like, where you just hear them say something the first time about this, where it's like, oh, I got you now, and then feels awesome again.
The glide still isn't perfect, but it's a glide. What are you gonna do? It's better than it was before, not dismissing that part, because they definitely fixed it, thank God. Just, I do hate you can't use this wall climb on everything. So if you want to make this really unique to Knuckles, let him climb on everything.
Yeah. It's like, Amy was way more OP than he is, so... Also the pose reminds me of Superman.
Superman. We saw the Iron Giant on New Year's Eve, actually, I think. So had to end the whole thing on a good note. I made him sad.
Yeah. It was the day before New Year's Eve, but yeah.
It's New Year's Eve in my perspective. Might as well be.
Okay. It was like for me the 31st is New Year's Eve.
It felt like New Year's Eve to me, damn it, because we did something.
Yeah.
I think I was supposed to do this as Amy, but there's Knuckles wall, so I'm not really sure. Let's try that again. Yeah. I can't immediately turn around when gliding, I can only glide in the direction Knuckles is facing. That makes this a bit awkward. Yeah, there we go, made it. Yeah. Right. Rotate. I don't need to mash buttons, I can just spin the analog stick. Well, now what? Okay, next.
Wait. I'll get the next one.
Now you
Tell
want...
me where one is.
Oh, oops. I accidentally skipped the time for activating the machine. Oops. Oh well. grab that and then move on to the next thing. So that's two characters that have amazing gliding abilities that just skip all this shit. Ooh, incentive. That sounds fun. So what was the movie? I was doing something that Poland might more recognize. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. So that means there's no limit on what the film could be from, which is more interesting.
And, I don't know, because it's HBO, yeah. So I guess that's like public TV or even Bauer TV don't really have a restriction anyways because they just show it once and then.
But it's the fact it's an Amazon.
It's gone.
Yeah, but it's the fact it's an Amazon Prime original. That's the interesting part.
Yeah.
Which is fair. That's how you get around the issue, isn't it? Why pay a year's license when you can only do it one time?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can do this one. I can see why they're lenient about it because, you know, it's only the one time. They don't have to worry about, you know, future issues pretty much. So they just do it. Let them have it. It's only the one time. There's a lot of these map icons here. I get why. One island only. So yeah, spread them out.
It reveals nothing at all.
Yeah, little to nothing. I get it. I totally get why. Let's see.
It's like I'm revealing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Hello, you. Moving on. Not new. Not new at all.
Oh, it's the yeah.
Actually, they could have been new, but they didn't do it. So I've got the deluxe edition, so it came with concept art. Should have shown it, but I can't be asked to re-download it. But so what's interesting is that in the concept art, you can actually find concept art for the enemies and the variants, like the colors and all that. In the concept art, there is gold variants. I'm surprised they didn't use gold variants for this specifically for this DLC. They just didn't do that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
They did all the other variants except the gold ones. Maybe they just thought they looked too tacky and didn't fit right in. I don't know, it's just odd that they have designs for gold variants, but they didn't do them. It's like, the enemies are too tough, we can't do this.
No, it's a new game plus kind of DLC. So it's like people have a challenge.
Let's see. Oh, let's got all the skills already. That didn't take long. The last skills are always the most expensive. Ah, 2005. Alright, it would have made sense for this whole thing to start back then, I guess, but I guess it's more beneficial now than ever. The whole streaming service thing kind of makes the job a little difficult, really, but the fact that they can still do it, even with limitations, it's kind of nice.
It is, yeah. For them to finish to make a stupid joke about how they're really good at keeping this a secret if they don't even let you find out the last year's ones.
That nobody cared, which sounds about right. But I mean, this sounds. What's described this is a Poland exclusive thing. I don't think this is making global news.
Yeah, but so
it's interesting
because like normally somebody cares about this.
Well, Adrian did.
Yeah, and like somebody like also records these things. It's like
fucking.
For example, recently the guy that makes XKCD, the webcomics, also has like a what if section where like takes really weird questions and kind of answers them with, you know, accurate physics, as accurate as you can get. And like one of them is like, well, how much force power Yoda has, like actual physical power behind the force abilities of Yoda. And I was like, okay, I can estimate how heavy the X-Wing is he takes up, but I would have to know how much gravity Dagobah has compared to Earth. But there's no way this is just known. And it's like, oh, I am never a Star Wars fan, because pretty much every planet on the Star Wars Wikipedia has like...
has already done it.
Yeah, it's like a section where like estimates of how much the gravity is compared to Earth. So yeah, Dagobah is 0.9 G compared to Earth, so it's a bit less than Earth's gravity.
How do they figure this shit out? I'm assuming they're based on the official information that's provided by like fan guides or whatever. I'm assuming they figured out the gravity via the weight of the planet or some shit, or the dimensions of the planet. Because I can imagine planet dimensions were given out, but not the gravitational pull.
Yeah. Where is this information?
Probably some obscure guide or whatever that you know only die-hard fans have. Ugh. Fuck. I hate being here. Now that whole section sucks because if you fall down, you get hit by these cannons, you can't recover and get back up. It sucked. Thankfully I did alright that time, but ugh.
But yeah, they actually have like how the diameter of the planet and like how long it even a year is then till it rotates.
And the annoying thing is like none of this is made up, or half is made up, but most of it is actual canon stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So where does this information come from?
I don't know.
It's like from these obscure like library books type thing, whatever, you know.
Population of Lagobah, at least one Yoda.
Hang on. Population's a bit vague. Are we including the natural wildlife of the planet?
No, population usually refers to the sentient people.
Okay, Tails' turn. Right, I'd say personally for mobility-wise, there's a bit difference here for mobility and platform skill. Amy's the best in platformings, but Tails is the best in mobility, really. For a good reason. We'll get there when we get there, though. See, I think this one here is quite a challenging timer. Oh, Tails can't homing attack. Finally, someone can't homing attack. Amy Knuckles can do it, which don't make sense. Makes sense for Amy. Knuckles has never done it before, but Tails can't do it.
Yeah, Knuckles just punches things. Right. Normally.
So these challenges are actually quite difficult because they're actually quite far away. Oh, okay, this one's not that far, but a couple of these are really far, like from one side of the island to the other. Also,
Oh, what?
Yeah, they're expecting me to do this at full speed. Yeah, these things are actually challenging now all of a sudden. It's like, what? Tails' flying here is actually quite forgiving. Like, he does tire out eventually, but it's surprisingly forgiving.
So can you just fly up as you want, or this is like a hover above the ground thing?
I've got like a set height I can go up, but then I just stay like this for quite a while, like a forgiving 15 seconds. 15 seconds again.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's a block time.
Yeah, but you know, this is flying compared to blocking, although blocking's flying in a matter of perspective.
It's just hovering.
Yeah, so Tails is good mobility-wise, but it's his particular ability he gets in a bit that I'm gonna heavily exploit. I'm gonna focus on that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Although I think due to the nature of this update recently, he's actually become broken by accident. So his main form of attack isn't using his tails. Let me see if I can actually get it. Let's see. Yeah, his main attack is a wrench. Because fuck using a tail. The thing is with Tails' wrench though, is that there's no cap on how fast you can throw it.
So you can just button smash it?
A little bit, yeah. Let me just show it. I need to leave the training so I can show it. Close that. So. Whee!
If you can dodge a bench, you can dodge a dodgeball.
Pretty much. But the interesting quirk is that if Tails is at full strength, that's a lot of fucking attacking on an enemy. In the original release of the update, these attacks didn't really do a lot. They were actually quite worthless using. Only Sonic was worth doing because he was actually strong enough to attack the enemies, because Sonic has more diverse moveset of abilities compared to the other guys, so I totally get it. But now with this fix, why would you ever fight Sonic ever again? We could just do it as Tails. Just crack these bosses in half with like 5 swings of a wrench. It's like they overcompensate just a bit. I'm just curious if he has a different animation. Probably does. What is their language? Oh, here's a tail sequence. Oh, I question if I have the abilities set for it. That's the question. Some of these do require the abilities you unlock in the skill tree. It doesn't take very much to unlock them, but still, if you don't have them... Oops. Like, actually, that whole knuckle sequence I did just a minute ago, if I didn't have the Psyloop ability that's special to them, I couldn't do that sequence because they're all purple treasure spots.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go there. I do like that these challenges, you know, the ones themed to specific characters, they're unique challenges that only they can do, and that's great, that's fun. You can see what they can do potentially as platformer characters. So Sega, bring him back.
No, I don't think it will.
Well, there's one quirk that they haven't fixed yet. I've noticed it because, well, it's just the way it is. There's a lot of momentum going on with them when they literally flicking the stick and they won't stop moving for some fucking reason. There is a setting for this, for Sonic, but that setting doesn't seem to apply to these guys. They're on the default, you know, I press forward just a little bit, I'm sliding across the floor. Don't know why they haven't fixed this. This is the one thing they really should have fixed. Out of all the issues I had, it was this one.
Maybe they couldn't.
What am I missing here?
Also, no, because I just purchased this for a queuing competition. So it's now 2 minutes afterwards and it's full. Like after the registration opens, like, god damn it, you people.
Yeah, I think it is a advanced 3 reference. I think it's not the first time he's done that. Alright, so what Agent's referring to is when Tails does the flight, he sticks his tails below before he goes upwards. Like that. In Advanced 3, due to the unique quirk of how Advanced 3 works, Advanced 3, they've based the whole game around this whole partner system where you can switch between characters. Depending on the character you have, their secondary ability could change depending on who they have. So, say if Tails had Knuckles, his flight would be more power-based, so it would do more damage or something like that. It completely changes their playstyle, and that whole flight style like this was one of them. I can't remember who he interacted with to make his flight change. Still, it's an interesting mechanic that Advanced 3 tried out, because there's only so much you could do with the classic 2D style, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's any positive, Cream was a pretty good mainstay there, because holy fuck, she's broken. I think Cream's unique ability, side ability, was using cheese, because holy fuck, cheese is a god. Like, literally, you want to fight a boss, send in cheese, because cheese is invincible, and it's a free attack every time you send it out. Whee. Ah, right. Tails is the whole spring issue again. If I haven't touched the ground yet, I can't restart my flight. I just keep going, well, up. There we go. Oh, I haven't actually initiated. There we go. Steady. Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
I don't have the special ability yet, so I gotta do it like this. Let's see, where's the thing? Ah, it's there. No, I just completely ignored it. No, I haven't. Where does it start? It starts over there. That's the major problem with all these new platforms now. It's like, where does any of this shit start? I guess I'll start here.
You kind of ignored this half the time anyway, so just abuse it, so...
I mean, yeah. I'm not dismissing that part. I think it starts here. Yeah. Ah, yeah. There we go. Okay, I think the sequence starts here, this way. Again, a lot of these you could just say, nah, I'm gonna go around it.
It's a nice level you built. It would be a shame if somebody just flew over it.
Just ignored all that. Break! Break, damn you! Ah, shit. I don't have a stomp yet. There you go. Fixed it. I do like that for Tails, his moveset is more based on his tech.
Gadgets.
Yeah, his tech. Which, I think Sega just embraced that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thanks, game. I think Sega embraced that after the movie, pretty much.
Because the level, like, took the skills, like, oh, you gotta be in safe ground for that.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, this saved a bit of time. Excuse me for just unlocking the ability. If it didn't automatically go into the tutorial, it'd be fine. I think the problem here for this island is that there isn't many, I guess, checkpoint locations. That might be why it didn't just leave me where I was. Maybe it just didn't want to put me in a dead game area or something like that. I don't know, a stick spot. Well, it's tech-based. That makes sense.
Good stuff.
Go, Tails, go! You've got this!
Ah, I was wondering when this was going to kick in. Right. So the fastest way to level up is actually letting these events happen, because there's no way you can actually level these guys up fast enough naturally. You kind of want the Starfall event to happen. It's a little different this time, so since we don't have any big tokens or whatever, now it's actually just cocoa seeds and shit. But
So
you get
all
like
the stuff you really want. Nice.
yeah, but you get a lot of it. Like look at the top left. So how many power seeds going on here? Kind of need that right now. Not that way. Need to go this way.
Is it related to the color of the beam?
No, the color's completely random. It's just like you get a lot of it. So what's kind of ideal is like if there's a Starfall event happening, you kind of want to be able to switch characters quickly. But I can't do that because I'm still in the story right now.
Yeah.
So right now Tails is gonna get all the shit. Ah, okay. Adrian's referring to Sonic Advance 3 again. So depending on the I guess pairing, you get different types of nicknames for them, pretty much. So I can't remember what any of them are, though. That's the problem. It's been a while, man. I haven't touched Advance 3 in ages. Oh, gee, I wonder what Lovely Couple would be.
Is it maybe?
In Sonic? What? No, that didn't give that away. No. How the hell am I supposed to get up there?
You can fly.
I feel like they got creative here with the springs and all that, just to work around and all this. They got creative with the stage design, unheard of. Team
Was
Jubilee.
Jubilee the one B character?
No, that's Charmy.
Charmy.
I'm assuming it's Tails and Cream, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. Problem is, I've forgotten what Jubilee stands for. It's an English word, I know that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Amy and Cream. Okay, never mind. Oh, down, I can't see. There we go.
How do
No.
I describe this? No.
Is there no definition in Google?
Anniversary, kind of.
Okay, that still doesn't make sense.
There
What?
is also like a bit of like the religious, it's like kind of a bit of a gold holy year-ish. thing. But
Oh, this is kind of awkward. There we go. Ugh, just barely fit there. I guess? Question mark? I get the feeling this is the case of the translation team not really thinking about it and just threw it in there. Jubilee. It sounds right, so I guess they just threw it in there.
Yeah.
That's 2, so I get the feeling there's a third one. Or not. Okay, never mind. Emerald, get.
So, okay.
Okay, that's 3 emeralds. That's a good start already.
Only 4 more to go.
What? Sonic teams up with Eggman at the end again? Nah.
I can't be a thing.
Need that. Okay, I've got a lot of shit, so I should probably hand this in. Where's the nearest elder? Can't tell because the minimap is not filled in. Fuck.
Is this shown on the head thing that shows the directions?
Probably, but I can't see shit, man. I need to go this way. Wee. Using up all the airspace here, man. Can't make that. Yeah. Ah, it's right there. Ah, fuck. I missed it. Oh, well, moving on. I'll get it later. Oh, there's one right here. Let's do a hole. Some out of XP. I just need to know how expensive that one is. That's the one we want, for a good reason. Let's see. So I probably should not do this as Tails in hindsight, because nah, this one's designed for someone who can do a homing attack. I ain't doing this as Tails. You can't do that.
You can throw stuff at it.
No. Well, there was already established in Area 51. Area 52 was already taken by Looney Tunes, so they can't use that. So Area 53 it is!
I guess that is the idea. It's like, you know, oh, Area 51 is the special one, but then you know about Area 53, that's even 2 times more special.
I love the gag, okay, so my association with Area 52 is from, Looney Tunes Back in Action, one of the very few people who have... I'm one of the very few who's actually watched it. Like, okay, their excuse was, if I remember correctly, that Area 52... Okay, what they say is that Area 51 is just a you know, a hoax. You know, it's just a subs to make people think that, you know, Area 51 contains all the alien shit. No, Area 52 actually contains the shit.
Makes sense.
Why can't I... That was a weird button placement.
Which I don't know, remember the time when Nintendo decided to raid Area 51 because they couldn't stop us all?
Didn't like only like 20 people show up?
No, so it actually was really wholesome from what I heard, which was a bit surprising. There were actually quite a few people, I think so, like in the thousands.
I think only like...
They just, you know, were like not directly at the base, but like met up somewhere outside and just
one of the gates, pretty much.
Yeah, and just had a good time. There were some that actually tried to go closer to it that were all then arrested and like, hey,
I think
you
only...
can't go there.
If I remember correctly, I think only a woman got pretty far, but she just walked. She didn't run for it or anything, so
Yeah,
she didn't get very far. But she actually legit tried, like everyone else, who just like, oh, we're at the gate. Not really feeling up to it today, though.
Yeah, and I think there was just like, okay, there's, hey, you can't be here. Or I'm not sure if they really pressed charges or anything. Like,
no, they didn't. They let him hang out for the day, really, pretty much, because it's like, they're not doing anything.
Yeah, but it's like, they're really wholesome because that could have gone so much worse.
Oh yeah, definitely. For sure. Thankfully, we're not all idiots.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. Get back up here. Shit. Yeah, it's great I can recover, unlike the other characters,
Yeah.
eh?
Now I reminded myself of the Dumb Monster video again.
Should probably rewatch the historian topic on that. Actually, it was quite interesting. And what made the video more fun is that he basically did a whole what if of like what the proposed plan was.
I mean, it's a military base. They have authorization for lethal force, I'm quite sure. So yes, they can stop you all.
Well, the what if was basically how much anime shit can we throw in? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where's the spring for this thing? Here somewhere. Ah, it's this one. The one I didn't see. Excuse me. Give me map. Thank you. Oh, 5 square inches. Hey, I can see the emerald. Something. I already collected that. Okay, I just need to get enough XP for the ability I actually want, because holy fuck, it's broken. You think it's like, no, you think it's bad enough he's great at combat now? No, wait till you see what else he can do.
Well, that's one way to deal with insecurities, Tails.
Yep. It's like, where were you during the whole actual adventure? This actually would have resolved everything.
Oh, I just stopped the bigger crisis while you were doing this.
Hmm. This is not made for me. A lot of these sequences aren't made for Tails. It's the one issue, I suppose, but due to the nature of his flying, kind of compensates for it. This looks like a fun light ring, yeah, light speed dash type thing, but I said nah. Interesting. I don't need to do that. I want my XP, damn it. It's for Amy, not me. Just need a thing. Hang on, let me check the minimap. That actually would probably help. There's a couple over there, but I think they're more map things than XP. I think. I don't know. You know where one is when you can see one of the yellow rings. Thank God they're very visible.
Yeah, the color coding works really great in this, which makes sense because like, imagine if you didn't know what you were going for, like then half an hour trying to do something, then realize, oh, it was supposed to be Knuckles for this one.
It does help that certain areas of the island are meant for specific characters, like this is mostly Knuckles stuff here, although that one's for Tails, so that's nice. Just quickly do that one, that might give me the XP I need. Oh, nice. I think the only thing that's shared is the gears, because, right, so the attack and defense and Coco are not shared. They're unique to each character, and that kind of sucks. This is not meant for me, not yet. I need particular ability to actually do this bit here, annoyingly. There's XP over there, though.
Trying to get... Oh, there it is.
Some of these reward a bit more than others, so depending... Oh, for fuck's sake, of course it's the last one I need. So depending on where they are, they might give you more XP than others, so the ones on the ground will give you the bare minimum, naturally.
Fair.
Let's see. Just need something, man. Give me anything, man. Let's try more in the forest. I might be able to find something. I just need the one. You want? Yes. Good. Good. You're yellow. Thank God. I'm not meaning you're a coward. Okay. Right. So the best skill is this one, for a very good reason. I'm not going to show it here. I'm going to show it elsewhere. Okay. So you know how like Sonic has the whole max rings speed boost thing? The other characters have something similar too. So I just need to generate rings and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Just gotta generate shit. Come on, just a bit more. Probably should have done this to get that last bit of XP in hindsight. Come on. There, okay, right. So, when you're at max ring speed, you can bring out the Cyclone or the Tornado, whatever. That's from SA2, but you can fly around with it. And I mean, you can fucking fly around with it.
What the...
And since I'm on infinite energy, I could just say, fuck this, go wherever the hell I want. And there's no, like, there's a pretty forgiving height cap on this thing.
That's the absolute best thing ever.
So Tails is best in mobility, you're just getting anywhere.
I mean, I'm kind of disappointed that it's not the red double wing.
Yeah, the tornado. This is the cyclone from SA2. I mean, I'm still happy with this regardless. It's nice to see it acknowledged, but it's just like, yeah, fuck this. Why platform where I could just do this? I can't go directly down, but this is quite forgiving.
Honestly, turns out now is the definition of work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, it's like, platforming? Nah, I can just go around. just fly there. So that ability's gonna save a hell of a lot of time. I didn't want to get it, but eh. I didn't do that.
No! We've got to find a way back into the system. Sonic is counting on us.
Speaking of whom, where is he?
You need to ascend the 4 towers of the Masters. They are
Yeah, I have to bring these back again.
Oh, it's a new one.
Yeah, these are new
it's
ones.
They were who I saw in those visions, right? The ones controlling the Titans?
Yes, the very titans you destroyed.
Hey, you sent them to kill me.
Explain things from the beginning, remember?
That is irrelevant now. Hidden across the island are the components needed to construct the keys to each tower. Find them, ascend the towers, complete their trials, and you will gain control over the cyber corruption.
Pieces make keys, keys unlock towers, towers make me more awesome. Got it. Back in a flash.
Alright, cool. I'll just get over there really damn quick. I finally get to showcase what the spin dash actually can do. Oh. Going on. Oh. Right, that's what the Coco things were for, to activate these guys.
Ah,
Excuse me for
Is it the
forgetting
look-
entirely.
art things, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what those purple Coco were for, to activate these towers. I
Yeah,
completely
that's it.
forgot, because I thought, you know, they just activate on their own. So you can also acquire these purple Coco through the cyberspace stages as well, but the overworld seems to give you enough as is. So it's nice they give you options. Okay, now we can go.
We've got this. You can count on us.
Whee!
Leave the emerald hunting to the pros.
Let's see. Alright, I'll just go up this hill. Fuck this.
I'm the maker now.
It's just like, yay, I have a boost. I can actually go up walls now. No problems here at all. Let's see. Ah, here's our tower. Right. Let me quickly check a setting. Okay, I'm on hard. If I'm always on easy difficulty, there'd be a lot of shortcuts climbing this thing, but I don't want to do that. I think they made these a lot easier as well with the update. Utilizing a lot of the new techniques as well with like launch ramps and shit. Yes. Yeah, don't touch the don't touch the speed pads. Very easy to do. You don't. Ah, for fuck's sake.
If I need to just fly.
I gotta climb it again. It's fine, I could just show off more.
Honestly, not sure if the next game I'm going to play is a good idea now or not. based
How
on
much I
that.
outclassed you? Yeah, we reset.
Let's see first. Come on.
It's very awkward to make a loop here.
Yeah. Also, did you see the best verse playlist yet? Of Body Remembering?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I did skip one or two of them because I didn't want to be spoiled. Still.
Yeah.
What was it? Hi-Fi Rush? That was the one. I didn't want to be spoiled by that one yet, because I should play it, because I know it's a rhythm game, which is what should be clicking with me, but I just haven't gotten it yet.
That's not most.
It will end on the 4th. Wink, wink,
Like-
nudge, nudge.
It's like everyone's like, oh, plenty of times. Like, wait, it's the third already.
Ooh, I accidentally did a tech there. I accidentally set up a drop dash and landed right where I needed to be. Good job, me.
Yeah, it's only minus 25%.
Yeah, it's still like a high price game for some reason.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's,
It's
still,
sensible
only 30.
price. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
sensible price compared to everything else.
It's like, it isn't a big sale, which makes sense because it.
I would take 30. That's a sensible price. I'd buy that.
Which is also like, I like that, like, also the Talos Pencil 2 Hyper Rush was like quite successful games. I'm sure, but the Talos Pencil 2 it was really well received. I know, every publisher's like, no, games have to cost 70 euros or pounds or whatever currency you use, because otherwise we can't finance this. And then it's like, hey, we made these awesome games that people love. It just costs 30 because we
That's a sensible
Can make
price.
yeah. Because we figured out, you know, quality over quantity.
And hey, it's a sensible price. People are buying it more. Hey, look, it compensates.
Yeah.
Got some advanced platforming shit going on here now. No holding back.
Yeah.
That was the major critique with this DLC release. Is like, holy fuck, this shit's hard.
Oh, that's just evil.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Where can I recover from? This is fine.
This
Yeah.
is good enough, yeah. But yeah, speaking of, which is also like, I realized,
Oh,
no,
fuck's sake.
I just list the number 1 and 2nd best game according to Yahtzee. That's like, it's like, yay, Talos Principle getting acknowledged.
Yeah, I was actually quite happy to see that. It's like, oh good, the game worth saving it being on here is here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I've like tried 12 different ways to recover back to the ground again.
I was a bit surprised for Redfall because like the second I heard the review of it, I thought this was going to be the most blandest game of the year.
I'm sure it's like a fine game. Questions just bogged down with, you know, monetary crap pretty much.
Oh no, Redfall was just not a good game.
No, but yeah, I suppose it's not the worst, but it's probably because more worse things showed up.
Yeah, but for me,
Or maybe
it's
because
like,
we mellowed out on it.
yeah, but like for me, I thought it would actually end up in blandest because like there wasn't anything wrong, quote unquote, with
No.
it. It's like that it's like, you know, Gollum or Forspoken is like, oh my god, this is just aggressively bad. It's just,
A sign of things to come, pretty much.
and there was just like nothing interesting. It's like, it was, no, co-op loot shooter which had like 7 or 8 different gun types, and then you just had other stats with it. The AI was bad, that could be the other thing, which made like fights extremely boring because they would just not realize like the AI wasn't capable of fighting you.
Again, did it again. Okay, I can recover. I just need to know where to land.
But what I feel like would make it give the edge in the blandness is the fact that it came from a studio that actually made some interesting games. That there was some kind of potential with like the setting.
Yeah, just I don't know what's going on with this cold
But-
world right now with this mindset with life service shite.
Yeah.
It's like,
But I
where did
honestly
this sudden
think it's
influx come from, you know?
I think it's because it's the thing you can sell really well to like the boards of companies. It's like, so we have this idea for an amazing game, a huge world, endless replayability, new content, and people will play this forever and will keep spending money on it. It's like, that sounds awesome, make it. And in reality, it's just
Meh.
not interesting because, like, so many other games have tried it, and so many have failed, like, or not found a success. Like, Destiny 1 wasn't really well received. Destiny 2 was, I think, okay-ish received.
Still didn't learn though.
Yeah.
But it made money. That's the problem.
Then you had the Divisions, which I don't know if enough people played this. Anthem was a total disaster.
What bothers me is that the new game from Rocksteady with Suicide Squad, they're not listening. For fuck's sake. They're still adding the whole Battle Pass thing. Even after our complaints, delaying it, they're still adding it. For fuck's sake.
I don't want to answer. Oh.
Alright,
Okay.
challenges. Yay. Alright, so it's basically just fighting these guys, but smartly, quote.
Which, honestly, we didn't really engage with this part of the gameplay much, so yeah.
No. Thankfully, I'm decent. Don't go anywhere!
Yeah.
Just stay right fucking there!
I think it's just, the CEO and boards of companies be completely out of touch and just see, oh, this will make good numbers if it works well, and it just doesn't. Yeah. But I honestly think that the whole service game thing's dying down. Like,
Bastard. Sorry, I'm trying to focus in conversation here for this challenge is a bit difficult. Alright, so this one is basically the enemies are really fucking fast. And I'm at level 1 stats as well.
oh.
That's why I'm not
That's why
kicking
they're
it.
grinding.
Yeah, that's why I'm not kicking their ass right now. Need to exploit that counter really bad. If I just hold this button, it'd be fine.
But honestly, I think like, in terms of like single player games, this has been really well, and the most successful games have all been single player games. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 being the most notable one with like how much critical and fan it got. But even your Jedi Survivors, your Spider-Man 2s, getting something that Tasmans will have a rush. This Legacy, I feel like I can something more. So I hope also the developers and publishers will start realizing, hey, maybe people actually want this.
Finally, I can breathe. Yeah. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, for fuck's sake, I was gonna grab the ring.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Right, if need be, I can change difficulty and make it a bit more easier, but it's just, I'm trying, damn it.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I know it's like, I don't want to change the difficulty. I'm good at video games.
No, it's like some of these challenges are like, they're going at speeds I can't actually fucking react. What? When they have that wall thing up, it shouldn't hurt me, but for some reason sometimes it just does, and I don't get that.
It's like the one where you have to pick up one and like once you get it down to like 3, it becomes so much easier because then you don't have to deal with all of them. So that just does so much more damage.
Yeah, it does. I didn't want to do it this way. It's boring and a little bit gambly. Just a bit.
I think there's like not doing as much damage as it did previously.
At least I'm making fucking progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least I get a high combo. This is a good way to unlock that achievement if you haven't gotten it yet with the very high combo thing. It's just, this is boring.
I did make progress.
Oh, excuse me for doing something different.
Reliable.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes, you do. Yeah. Fuck you. Okay, one left. Alright, do that.
Come on. No shame.
It's like I ain't fine punching you for shit. That was one.
Are they all combat challenges?
Yeah, the last one's the worst one. One of them is encouraging a technique that you would never think you're supposed to do, because you don't fight in that way, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay. Next tower. I skip this, we've already seen this. Oh, if you want to redo the challenge, you can talk to them if you feel inclined to do so.
If you want to torture yourself.
What are you hanging around for?
Oh, so a couple of minutes and that. I have to do this the boring way. So, yes, since Sonic is maxed out, he doesn't really get many unique things tied to him for this sequence, so, I mean, fair. Considering they have to focus on the others, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because like, you play the Sonic the whole time anyway, so...
Yeah, let me do this challenge at least for the sake of my sanity.
You get a bit of your honor as a player, it's like, I'm good at this.
Oops. Oh, I wasn't supposed to touch that twice. Excuse me. Moving on.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, okay. Magnetized on the floor. Oh, the one wall I can't climb. Of course. Get off the wall. Hang on, I think I can do this one. It's just a little awkward. Yeah, no you don't. I already did that earlier. No point. Yeah, no you don't. It's the damn floor. It doesn't want me to do this. There you go. There we go. Why use a bridge when I can do it myself?
I am the bridge.
Just need the floor to work in my favor. Okay, we'll climb this tower and challenge, and I think that'll do.
That sounds good.
That fucking second jump was eaten. I just love that when your jump is eaten on the way up.
Yeah, it happens in real life all the time.
Wait a minute.
But you don't double jump.
I've never been able to. What are you on about?
Oh, maybe you haven't grinded enough XP yet then.
Well, to be fair, I haven't done much, so I might explain it.
Yeah, I did have I, so...
Yeah. Camera's not in my favor in this environment. Do appreciate, you know, all the towers are unique challenges, not just the same run up the road type thing. These ones are really difficult. See, it's like the most narrowest platforming possible. Oh, they fixed this particular sequence here with these breakable walls. Originally, before they updated and fixed it, once you broke them, that was it. They didn't come back at all.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit of an oversight.
So yeah, you had to do it manually, which I did, because I did beat this before the update. I imagine a lot of people did, but I did it first.
It's like, I did it before it got easy. I didn't need this.
Well, I still had to make the whole damn thing easy for my own sanity's sake for a reason, but we'll get there when we get there. The towers themselves I did do legit. Where the hell am I going? Yeah, good enough.
Is it?
I'm on the rail, doesn't matter.
Okay, it's like, I think you're going the wrong direction. It's like, yeah, okay, there's a turnabout thing.
Yeah, so anywhere where there was a breakable object, you gotta pretend that it wasn't a breakable object to reclimb it. Oh, spring. Okay. I feel like that they give you, like, there's quite a variable options of how you want to climb it, really, so... That's just a small taste of what I could potentially do on a good day.
It's like,
Oh, and then there's this asshole who puts a gap right fucking there. Who does this?
Yeah. That's dubious.
Let me try that again. Mulligan. Yeah, that there should not be a gap there, really. It's always like a gamble when you do stomps and shit, because, you know, once you do a stomp, you're committing to it. You can't stop. But you need to stomp just so you can touch the ground faster, you know? Fucking...
Is this the same one?
Yeah, it was. Also a drop dash, that didn't help. Right, thankfully, those things respawn, so I can just do this a little quicker now. Because I remember, the original version, those didn't respawn, so we'd have to do this the hard way.
Yeah, it is quite a big help.
I'm feeling it that time. Okay, just a little slower. Yeah, right there. Fuck you with that one. So one of these is a spring somewhere. No, it's there. Spring there. Almost there. Okay, whatever. I didn't touch the ground, so go stomp here. Almost there, just a little more. Just gonna be careful now, because there's no checkpoints, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. I think if you're doing...
the fun.
Yeah. I think if you're, like, on the easier difficulties, there would be checkpoints. Ow.
Oh.
This is fine.
That's one way to do it. I honestly like that there's checkpoints and easier ones. Because this is like, in the games with platforming elements, where it's like, great, the combat is a bit easier, but everything else is still hard.
Yeah, platforming wise.
Which game did I think I
No.
played a game. Oh, in the Will of the Wisp. Where it's also the same as like, yeah, I'm going to play on the easiest difficulty because combat isn't the hard thing. Not falling off things is where I struggle. So
It's your own fault.
hey, I tried it and still it's gotten better, but after playing I really had an itch for Will of the Wisp. So it's like, could have been longer. It could have been more overpowered.
Just estimating where I need to go here. Okay. I think I can climb that cube there, but I'm not confident about that one. Yeah, I'm right, I'm not confident at all. Let me go over there. I don't... No! This is fine. If I... No! Oh,
you
fuck's
haven't
sake! Yeah, there, I found one. Back up we go. Push comes to shove, I'll turn on easy mode. Fuck. Got this far up.
Yeah, you can do it, I believe in you.
Problem is, after playing those 3 characters where you can just easily recover, now I have to do it the hard way. I think oh god, this bit's harder now because there's no platforms to safely catch you there anymore. There we go. Right, I think after those big block sections, I think that's it for this tower. I think, but that's memory eluding me. I only did this once, mind you.
Yeah,
this game's new.
Yeah, I never played it again because you guys stream it at some point.
Yeah. Like other people.
Sorry.
No, I meant like people who just replay the game like 12 times over. It's just like, do you not get burnt out, man?
And it depends on the game. It's like...
Okay, I'm just gonna do that one normally. Yeah. Normal, he says. They really expect you to, you know, be acing your game on platforming skill here, like Jesus Christ. I did it! I made it!
You did it.
Now for the challenge!
Yeah, but there's a judgment here, so...
What do you mean that wasn't the challenge?
Regime Dansk Garfarmdi. Regime Device Migan Kitor Duend. Daudenai. Guen Redir. Buele Gai. Guen Zak Shure.
Okay. Right, so this challenge, you have to fight these guys differently. You have to fight them like this. You can't use the side loop because it's turned off.
So you just block the entire time.
You're gonna like 2 minutes to do this if you notice. This is really fucking inefficient. You have no reason to fight them like this at all in the base game. Nobody would know how to do this regularly.
It also doesn't look like much fun.
No. If you side loop them, I think you can. You can side loop them, but the problem is that these things go really fucking fast. They go up in the air and immediately back down. There's no room to... Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm still here.
Showing life.
I'm still here, suffering.
I don't think you have enough time.
No. I think some of these differ on speeds as well. I can get 2 hits here on this one. That's something. That's neat. Yeah. Get 2 hits maximum. Ah, fucking... Right, I don't have enough time to do this. Okay, I'm gonna... For the sake of my sanity, this one I'm tweaked the difficulty. I know I can do this one, but it will take too long.
And it's really weird with like how... Like, I think it took you like about 30 seconds for the first one and the 4 of those, so do the math.
Oh, fuck you. That one went astray. I appreciate that they didn't temper the films, because I'm not the biggest fan of film grain, but I'm more prefer natural film grain rather than the fake one they keep slapping onto video games for some fucking reason. Why do they keep doing that?
Because it's authentic. 24 FPS is the best. Cinematic. I don't know, yeah.
Turn that shit off. Okay, this one I can get 2 hits in at least, but I don't know why I can't get any more than that. There's like, there's no time for me to do any of the extra abilities either. It'd take too long.
It's like, I get the other one. The other one was challenging, where it's like, that's a hard fight, but at least, you know, it's fair. This is, I don't like this one. Sunrise.
I don't have enough time for this. Based on the... I think it's based on the distance the ring was thrown at me. I think. This one's really tight. Eh. Yeah. Yeah. Almost missed that one. No! Ah. Yeah. I think the distance is based on how far away it threw it at me. And get 3 on this one.
God, this is so close.
Yeah, fucking. I'm not sure if difficulty changed anything on that one, to be honest.
I didn't feel like that much, but it did it.
Mentally, it made me feel better.
And that sometimes just helps, so yeah.
I appreciate the creativity on these challenges, but it's like, fuck, these things weren't meant to be fought this way. Yeah, that tower can bloody well wait.
The
Alright.
Coco
Oh,
had to
look.
show us the
There's
way.
a thing here. That wasn't there a minute ago.
Gotta reveal those emeralds.
Hedgehog-sized quote. Alright, let me put that back to supply. Alright, let's make a save. Annual save. Unique save slot just for the, well, it's for the sake of make sure his saves don't get messed up on the process, pretty much. Right. I think I'll just leave myself up here then. Just enjoy the view. Let's see. So I think there's only 4. No, 5. There's 5 here. Sorry, miscounting here. There's done it. All right, cool. Right. Oh, look how many XP points I've got that I'll never spend. All right, cool. Right. That'll do for a stream. It's okay. So during the time when we weren't streaming, I got a little bit excited, just a bit. Be like, oh, I've got time to make thumbnails. I'm gonna make another one for Frontiers. So here's the new one. I got impatient. And it's just like, new thumbnail here. I wanted to make art. I got inspired. New thumbnail. Makes sense. It makes it more clear for the Final Horizon DLC as well. And yes, it's definitely based on that particular Goku Super Saiyan pose. I mean, can you blame me? The fucking Sonic 2 concept art did the same bloody thing. It's just like, yeah, why not? I'll just steal that. Alright, cool. Alright, cool, yeah. Right, that'll do for a stream. So check back tomorrow for more Sonic Frontiers, not Forces. They both start with an F. Alright, cool. Alright, so till then, bye all.
Bye.